In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn this arbor press into this leather die clicker in 2 steps. Yes, 2 steps. That simple. So this video is to show how you can make this into a leather die clicker. We just going to have to remember a couple of things. For you to be able to use this to the right purpose, you're already going to have some leather dies. It's a must. All right. Also, this board, the right board. The first time I tried it with this, and I think it messed up the sharp edges from the leather dies. Do not use this rubber board. This is for a whole different other thing. Don't confuse it with this bad boy. Of course, you put the leather, you put the die, it clicks it down, and you have it. That's that. Back to this bad boy. First thing you want to do, well, just remember, you can get this at Harbor Freight for about $62, $63. But they'll always offer that coupon for 20% off. It ended up anyhow $52. So the first thing you do, you bolt it down to where it's going to be sitting. In my case, is this type of buffet where it has the leather in the bottom drawers, and I just put the bolts from the bottom all the way sticking up to the top. Both sides, one side here, the other one there. Okay, I said you needed 2 things to modify this thing. All right, ready for the first one? This is the first one right here. You take that off. That's it. That's the first step. Second step is this one right here. See this rod? That rod originally comes with this one right here. You see this tiny, that's a 2-foot one. So you get rid of this one, and you take that off just by pulling these rubber stoppers. Of course, you loosen it off and it slips right off. Another thing, this I went to like a metal shop. It's 5/8. This is how thick that is, 5/8. And there's 2 grades of steel, CV or CH. So this is again 2 feet long, and you want to get the right type of leverage when you're coming down, and that bad boy is pressing down. Once you have that, then you go ahead, flat spot, you move these dies out of the way, and you get the cutting board, put it right smack down the middle right there. Now remember, the press sits forward, so let me get a piece of scrap leather here, right there. In this case, I'm going to use the small die I have here. Now, in the same place I got this rod from, they had like a scrap VIN. So therefore, I found the scrap right here. And this was going to distribute the pressure throughout the whole piece of the whole die. I like coming off to the corner here. And I'm just going to go ahead and get this this lever. Hear that? And come over here. I'll do the same thing. Grab this bad boy, come down, hear that. Perfect. Now, you take the scrap off. And look at that. That's it. This was really, really useful for us because we used to make, we still make, and our #1 sellers are these wallets at the farmers markets, and just to be able to get a piece like that. But these die clickers for leather, they're running $1,300-$1,400. This is not something that it's like, if you have money, please go and buy those. I wish I had the money to buy a die clicker, but I don't. But I find out that this could work in these conditions. We make thin stuff, 2-3 ounces. And it does it maybe a 4. You just have to, come over and push a bunch of times. But for those who are making earrings or very thin, working with thin leather, this is perfect. This is awesome. So if you want to adjust the level to your preference, some people say that you're going to have to grind these 2 teeth out. No, you don't. You don't have to grind them out. All you have to do is just this minor adjustment. With a 3mm Allen wrench key, you put it here on this black ring. And you loosen the screw that's in there. Slide it right off. Now, as I slide this part off, this one's gonna allow you to go up and down with it like that. See that? It's off. Say if for some reason you want it that high. That's it. That's all you want to do. You go down up to right there for whatever thickness, or say the size of die that you have is really thick, because that's just the way they make it. Then you could do that adjustment. I personally like doing this. Have it right, actually not there. Right about right there, because that's where I'm going to push down on it. And all you do is just bring this ring back in, tighten it up. That's it. Well, of course, take that off. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to grind anything. And it's as simple as that. It doesn't have to be complicated. So, in our case, this has saved us a bunch of time, because by purchasing the 2 different sides that we need to make a wallet, I mean, we could just start, cutting these really, really fast. Before, we used to have to measure them. Of course, these are our #1 seller selling wallets. Well, I just need to stitch these around. But we used to spend tons of time measuring, cutting, it's just forever. And this is by far, if you don't have the money, you're just starting off just like us, this is a huge time saver. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if this video helped at any point or any process from your leatherwork side of the story. Also, in the descriptions, I'll let you know where is it that you can buy an arbor press in Amazon, and also where is it that you could get these die clickers, or at least where I got these from. I'll leave you his number, his email address. But again, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe like I mentioned. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.